violence, he joined them willfully. And it's very disingenuous of people like him to do that, because we are supposed to be held at a higher standard. And he should have known better that we were trying to restore order. He probably already seen the violence, especially on the West Front where I was. So it's total betrayal, and also a lack of support for his fellow officers.
And what about Clarence Thomas being able to argue in this case when his wife materially participated in trying to, obstruct the finalization of the election? What about him being a part of those arguments?
My opinion is that he should have probably recused himself, given the fact that how close his wife was to the violence on January 6th. She probably didn't get to go inside not because of lack of trying, but because she saw the violence. And it's very unfortunate that instead of holding the law and holding these people accountable for what they did, they tried to let these January 6 insurrectionists scot-free or easy with lesser charges instead of putting the full weight of the law. The violence, it was chaotic, it was gruesome, it was brutal, especially in the West Front, in the tunnel. That's where we made the last stand, especially 30 to 40 officers like myself, Michael Fanone, Hodges. We sustained multiple injuries. We almost died that day. We thought that we were doing the right thing by protecting the elected officials who now have sided with many of the insurrectionists themselves, as if that day was easy. But on January 6th, they knew who was responsible, and to this day, they only use the police officer as a pawn whenever an immigrant happen to murder somebody. That's the attention that they want to, or the focus as a way to support the police. But where have they been for the past 3 years to talk up to Capitol Police officers, like a former officer like myself and Harry Dunn? They have not reached out to us to find out what happened, to learn about our experiences. I think if the Supreme Court would like to hear about the violence of January 6th, instead of hearing it from the lawyers of the defendants, they should hear also from the police officers, and they will have a better perspective on the severity and danger of that day.
I've had the opportunity to ask Harry Dunn and Michael Fanone how they feel when they hear Donald Trump call these people that are locked up the most violent of the criminals patriots and mistreated, and to have them sing the national anthem and play that at his rallies. The person who was pleaded guilty to assaulting you, his name is Joshua John Potlock of Smyrna, Tennessee. He was not charged with obstructing an official proceeding, but he was charged with assault, impeding law enforcement, etc. How do you feel about people like him being called wrongly treated patriots and having them be Donald Trump's opening act?
Well, this is something that he's only one out of more than 40 people, close to 70 people that attacked me on that day. This is my 22nd victim statement, impact statement in sentencing that I had gone to. It's ongoing. January 6th happened 3 years ago, but for me, it's still ongoing. For those elected officials, it happened for a few hours, and that's a shame that they have sided again with those insurrectionists. Mr. Pollock, I don't know. Today I was in court, and he said he was sorry, but I don't believe it.
Sergeant Aquilino Gonell, one of the heroes of January 6th. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for being here. And coming up, the president of Colombia.